Did you know the truth about aging? Have you ever noticed how aging seems to sneak up on you? Not with a loud bang, but with small, unexpected moments. You might believe you already know what to expect as the years go by. But the truth is, aging can bring surprising challenges that no one really prepares you for. Sure, we all hear about wrinkles and gray hair. But what about the times you suddenly forget a name that used to come so easily? Or when everyday tasks leave you feeling oddly tired? What about those silent shifts in your body or mind that make you pause and wonder, when did this get harder? These aren't just random moments. They're shared experiences faced by millions of older adults across the world. They're often brushed under the rug, hidden behind smiles, or brushed off with a joke. But these are real, honest challenges that deserve to be talked about. And here's the most important thing you need to know. You're not alone. These experiences don't mean something's wrong with you. They mean you're human, and you're navigating a phase of life that comes with both beauty and complexity. Now, let us introduce you to Eleanor, a bright, lively, 67-year-old woman whose story might sound a lot like yours. Just a few years ago, Eleanor was the kind of person who never sat still. She thrived on socializing, adored traveling, and loved staying physically active. Whether it was a weekend hike or a dance night with friends, she embraced life with open arms. But recently, Elena started noticing some changes. Small at first, then more noticeable. Suddenly, the things that used to feel simple became harder. Everyday routines felt heavier, and certain challenges began to sneak in, challenges she never imagined she'd face. And that's where her journey really begins. Elena's story is a reflection of what many seniors go through. It's a powerful reminder that aging isn't something we can fully predict or control, but it is something we can understand and adapt to. From physical shifts to emotional struggles, changing social circles to mental fog, aging brings a range of changes that can feel overwhelming. But today, we're going to walk through this journey together. In this video, you'll discover 12 common challenges many people experience as they grow older, and more importantly, practical and encouraging advice to help you face each one with confidence, compassion, and strength. So if you've ever felt frustrated by forgetfulness, confused by sudden fatigue, or simply unsure how to manage your changing body and mind, stay with us. You're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more helpful content, and let's dive into Elena's inspiring journey. 1. When you can't remember names or details. It happened to Elena just last week. She was at the grocery store when she saw a neighbor she's known for years. They've had dozens of conversations over the years, but in that moment, her name just wouldn't come. It was like someone had hit a delete button in her brain. Have you ever been there? It's frustrating, embarrassing even. You might feel like your mind is slipping away. But here's the truth. This is a completely normal part of aging. Our memory changes with time, and occasionally forgetting names or small details doesn't mean you're losing your mind. It means your brain is simply processing information differently. But don't worry, there are ways to stay ahead of it. Try keeping a small notebook or digital note on your phone where you jot down names of people you meet, along with a little detail to jog your memory later. Like Joan, neighbor with the red flowers in her yard. Before a gathering or visit, glance over your notes to refresh your memory. You can even set gentle reminders for upcoming events so you feel more mentally prepared and less caught off guard. And most importantly, don't be afraid to ask again. People are more understanding than you might think. A simple, "I'm so sorry, I'm blanking on your name," is often met with warmth and laughter, not judgment. Have you found your own tricks for remembering names? Let us know in the comments. Your tip might help someone else feel a little less alone. 2. That sudden wave of exhaustion. For Elena, it started with small things. Making breakfast left her winded. A quick stroll around the block felt like a marathon. She wasn't sick, she wasn't doing anything drastically different, but somehow her energy just didn't last the way it used to. Sound familiar? As we age, our stamina can take a hit. Even light activities can suddenly feel draining. And while it's normal, it can also feel discouraging, especially when you remember how effortlessly you once moved through the day. But here's the key. Learn to pace yourself. Break your tasks into smaller steps. Spread them out throughout the day and allow yourself to rest in between. You're not being lazy. You're being smart. Your body needs time to recharge, and honoring that need is a form of strength, not weakness. Hydration is another major factor. Many people forget to drink enough water, which can lead to fatigue. Aim to sip water throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. Also, consider the way you eat. Instead of large, heavy meals, go for smaller, balanced ones that give you energy without weighing you down. Think fruits, veggies, lean proteins, and whole grains. And don't underestimate the power of a short nap. Sometimes, even 20 minutes of rest can give your body and mind a much-needed boost. The most important thing, listen to your body. It's telling you what it needs. Respond with kindness, not criticism. What have you found helpful when it comes to managing your energy levels? Drop your tips below. Your insight might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. The hidden side of aging. What no one tells you, but you deserve to know. Staying socially connected is one of the most powerful ways to protect your emotional health. But it doesn't always require a big group of friends. Even small, meaningful interactions can lift your spirits and keep loneliness at bay. A quick phone call, a friendly chat with a neighbor, a shared cup of tea. These moments matter more than you think. Elena has been learning this firsthand. Once surrounded by a bustling circle of friends, she now finds that many of them have moved away, become ill, or sadly passed on. The daily coffee dates, afternoon walks, and spontaneous laughter have slowly faded, replaced by long, quiet days. And yet, connection is still possible. Whether it's joining a local book club, attending a gardening group, or simply saying hello to someone new at the community center, there are so many small doors waiting to be opened. And if mobility makes getting out harder, online communities can be a lifeline. There are people out there who share your experiences and want to connect. Sometimes, all it takes is one conversation to make a big difference. Have you discovered ways to stay connected? Share them in the comments. You never know who you might inspire. Mobility, when movement isn't so easy anymore. For most of her life, Elena moved with ease. Walking, reaching, bending, it was second nature. But lately, she's noticed something unsettling. Walking around the block feels like climbing a hill. Bending down to pick something up feels awkward and tiring. Her once agile body now needs more care and patience. Sound familiar? As we age, changes in mobility are common. Joints stiffen, muscles weaken, balance becomes more delicate. But here's the good news. You can do something about it. A few minutes of stretching each day can work wonders. Gentle exercises keep your muscles strong and your joints flexible. Try yoga, tai chi, or simply stretching your arms, legs, and back. Water aerobics is another fantastic low-impact way to move freely without putting pressure on your body. If you're able, incorporate light strength training, especially for your legs and core. These muscles support your balance and help prevent falls. But always remember, start slowly. Listen to your body. Consistency, not intensity, is what brings lasting results. How do you keep yourself moving? Let us know in the comments. We're all in this together. Restless nights, when sleep stops coming easy. Sleep used to be simple. You'd go to bed, close your eyes, and drift off peacefully. But for Elena, those restful nights have become rare. She often finds herself staring at the ceiling in the early hours of the morning, unable to fall back asleep. By morning, she's exhausted and frustrated. This is a common part of aging. Changes in hormones, increased stress, physical discomfort, or even side effects from medications can all interfere with sleep. But don't give up. There are ways to reclaim your nights. Start by building a calming evening routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon and limit screen time before bed. Try dimming the lights, listening to soft music, or doing gentle breathing exercises to unwind your body and mind. Make your bedroom a sanctuary. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. Add cozy blankets or try a white noise machine if outside sounds bother you. And if sleep continues to evade you, don't hesitate to speak with your doctor. There may be an underlying cause that can be treated. What's your bedtime secret to better sleep? Share it below. Someone out there is searching for the same peace you found. Vision and hearing, staying tuned into the world. Elena once prided herself on her sharp senses. She could spot a bird from across the yard and hear every note of her favorite song. But now, she squints at menus and struggles to follow conversations in noisy rooms. At times, she feels disconnected, like the world is fading out of focus. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Changes in hearing and vision are a natural part of aging. But they don't have to limit your life. Regular checkups are essential. Updating your glasses can make reading enjoyable again. Hearing aids or assistive devices can bring voices back into clarity. Restoring conversations, laughter, and connection. There's absolutely no shame in needing these tools. They exist to keep you engaged, active, and independent. Early action is the best way to preserve your senses and protect your quality of life. Have you adapted to changes in hearing or vision? Let us know what worked for you. We learn best from one another. Sensitivity to temperature when comfort becomes a challenge. Elena used to love both hot summer days and brisk winter walks. But now, a warm afternoon feels too hot and a cool breeze leaves her shivering. Her body doesn't regulate temperature like it once did. And she's not alone in noticing this shift. Aging affects how we experience heat and cold, and it can be frustrating when your favorite season suddenly feels uncomfortable. The key? Layering. Dress in soft, breathable layers that can easily be removed or added throughout the day. In winter, cozy up with fleece or wool. In summer, try light cottons and moisture-wicking fabrics. At home, small adjustments can make a big difference, like keeping a fan nearby, using cooling sprays, or placing an extra blanket at the foot of your bed. Little comforts go a long way. Have you noticed this sensitivity? What helps you stay comfortable? Let's create a list together in the comments. Mood shifts. When your temper feels shorter than it used to. It's something Elena didn't expect. 1 minute she's fine, and the next she's irritated. A missed delivery, a noisy neighbor, or even a misplaced item sends her nerves into overdrive. She doesn't like how it feels, but she doesn't know how to stop it. Mood changes, including increased irritability, are common with age. Hormonal shifts, brain chemistry, sleep disturbances, and the stress of health changes can all impact your emotions. But here's the hopeful part. You can regain control. Start with deep breathing. Just a few slow breaths can help calm your nervous system. Practice mindfulness. Check in with how you're feeling each day and try to notice what triggers your frustration. Writing things down can help release tension. Focusing on gratitude is another powerful tool. Start your day by naming 3 things you're thankful for. This simple shift in perspective can reshape how you respond to life's daily hiccups. Have you noticed changes in your mood? What helps you feel grounded? Your insight can help someone else find peace. Independence. When asking for help feels like giving up, for most of her life, Elena has done things her way. Independent, strong, capable. But now, even simple tasks like lifting groceries or reaching high shelves require help. And asking doesn't come easy. It feels like a loss of control, a loss of dignity. But here's what Elena, and so many others, are learning. Accepting help is not weakness. It's strength. It's wisdom. It's about choosing what matters most and finding ways to keep living fully, even if it means leaning on others now and then. Delegating tasks frees up your energy for things you love. It allows you to stay engaged and independent in the ways that truly count. And more often than not, your loved ones want to help. Let them. Have you experienced this shift? How have you learned to accept help with grace? Let's talk about it in the comments. We grow stronger when we share the journey. Embracing change with courage and grace. Aging isn't always easy. It's filled with surprises. Some welcome, some not. But with understanding, support, and the right mindset, you can meet each change with courage. You're not alone in this journey. By talking openly about these challenges, sharing advice, and lifting each other up, we can all age with more peace, more dignity, and more joy. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs it today, and don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting stories and practical tips designed just for you. We're here to walk this path together, one beautiful step at a time.